3rd and 2 with 11:41 left in the third quarter. Joe Burrow throws a fade to Tyler Boyd, and disaster strikes. As he's attempting the throw, a defender comes crashing down on his left leg. This would result in a torn ACL, MCL, and other structural damage. Burrow would have to undergo season-ending surgery. And with that, the Bengals season was over. What if Joe Burrow had never gotten injured? Would it have changed the end of the season results for the Bengals? Would they have still picked at number 5 in the draft? Well, in this video, we're going to find out what happened if Burrow had never gotten injured. And it's going to be done through Madden, specifically Madden 21. Now we're going to be doing it on Madden 21 because there's this feature in franchise mode where you can start from any point of the season. And we're of course going to be starting from week 11 where the injury occurred. So let's begin. So like I said, we're going to be starting from week 11 where the Bengals would take on the Washington football team. Now if we take a look at the standings, the Bengals were 10-6-1. So I don't think we're going to be aiming for like a playoff berth or anything in this video unless something crazy happens. But I would like to see if Burrow would have led us to a couple more wins. But now we're going to take a look at Burrow's stats. He was having a pretty solid year. It wasn't anything special except he was passing for a lot of yards. But before the game against Washington, he had 2,485 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions on 65% completion percentage. But only 9 games in, he had taken 32 sacks. So as we can see, that was a huge problem for the Bengals. But anyways, I'm going to simulate to the end of the season, and then once that's over with, we're going to take a look at the team's record and Burrow's stats. So stay tuned. So the season's over with, and we actually finished with a 6-9-1 record. So the Bengals did go 4-3 down the stretch, which is actually very impressive. But now we're going to go take a look at Burrow's stats. So taking a look at Joe Burrow's stats, he would finish with 4,395 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. And again, he would finish with a 65% completion percentage. Now that is actually pretty good, and he did end up picking his play up. But now taking a look at the awards, Justin Herbert still won Rookie of the Year, except Joe Burrow finished second. Joe Burrow would also finish at number 6 on the Offensive Player of the Year award. So if Joe Burrow had stayed healthy, were the Bengals realistically going to make the playoffs? My answer is no, but they did end up with a couple more wins. But again, we have to find out if the Bengals will hold the number 5 pick in the draft. And as you can see here, the Bengals hold the number 8 pick. So this is really interesting because all of you know, Ja'Marr Chase was taken with the number 5 pick. Now, will he still be here at number 8? Probably not. So this past season for the Bengals, what would it have looked like? Would they have actually gone with Penei Sewell because we know he fell in the draft? Or would Chase have fallen to the number 8 pick? Probably not, but it is interesting to look at this aspect of it. But with all of that being said, Joe Burrow's injury might have been a good thing, at least for the team. Obviously, you don't want to see a player get injured, but if Burrow wouldn't have gotten injured, then the Bengals would have never had the number 5 overall pick, and then they would have never gotten Ja'Marr Chase. Would they have still made their Super Bowl run? I don't know, but that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think about this. Would the Bengals have still gotten to the Super Bowl if the Burrow injury never occurred? That's going to be an interesting talking point. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, then consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.